Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna show you guys how Magic Arrow is for Season 11 of BD2. Personally, I think it's pretty good. It's alright. Definitely not up to par with some of the other builds, but it's definitely a lot easier to build and get skills for. All it really needs is skillers, bone crossbow skills, anything with plus skills, really. The damage doesn't really scale well with physical, but once you hit a certain level, the magic damage does start to plateau. So you should you should get a bow with you should get Ebon Bane, the Ebon Bane bow. You should get that. Just gonna say that because it's really cheap. It has amazing stats and it has really good physical damage. You will want that physical damage for the mana leech and the life leech. Um, as for quivers, honestly, anything with increased attack speed and bow skills and knockback. Knockback is really important because Ebon Bane doesn't actually have knockback. So if you you are gonna use Ebon Bane, use a knockback arrow or some other source of knockback because knockback really helps you with your survivability. Until you get Ebon Bane, if Ebon Bane is a bit too, let's say, expensive, you could use a Melody Bow. It's really cheap. I think the highest, I forgot what the highest rune is for that, but it's insanely cheap. It's like it's worth nothing, and it gives like six crossbow skills if you put in a three base, and it's really good. You can get reach like max attack speed with that easily if you put in a matron bow. Anyways, um, my gear is oh yeah, my gear. Um, two crossbow skills, some enhanced damage. It's alright. I would get something better than this, like two plus Amazon skills really, and like three open sockets. Something like that would be really good. But honestly, anything with just two plus skills, that's good enough. Like an Andariel's Visage. That's what I've been using for quite a while. It really helped with the increased attack speed. Chains of Honor, you could honestly use anything else with just plus skills. I use this personally just for the all resistances because my without it my resistances are pretty bad. Um, Arachnid's Match just for the plus skills. Volcatos plus skills again. Some life leech. That's nice. This I use this combined with this for the half freeze, just so I could get resistances and the cannot be frozen. Because cannot be frozen is really important on this because you you really rely on your attack speed. 320, even a 220 is fine. A 220 is much easier to find in a shop, but if you get lucky enough and find a 320, um, I I would say use this 320. As for charms, just anything with resistances. Yeah. For skillers, I would say get FHR slash um maybe movement speed or life, anything. I'm currently using plane scalers just because um, I bought these at the very beginning of the season and I've honestly not replaced them yet. I actually haven't been playing much, but I really enjoyed this build. As for killing monsters, I'll show you. I'm not gonna use that, but when it comes to like killing, it honestly like one shots all LOD content, and it feels really nice. It feels really satisfying to use. You move fast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Merc. Merc, of course. Use a Fate on a Merc if you can afford it. Um, it really helps. Until you find a Fate Merc, I would say um on before using a Fate Merc, I used an Act 2 Blessed Aim Merc just for the attack rating because you don't get much attack rating from Magic Arrow, and Magic Arrow attack rating is kind of useful just because if you don't hit the enemy, well, your Magic Arrow won't hit. That's the only downside. So getting your attack rating up is pretty pretty important. But yeah, as for Merc, I use a Act 1 Mercenary with Vigor and Fate, so for the Fanatism aura, just so I move fast and I shoot fast. Um, but yeah, let's clear Chaos real quick. Bum, bum, bum. Even with like barely any gear, like you need like nothing pretty much. It's an incredibly good season starter, and you would be clearing like pretty much at the same speed. Bum, 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 bum. Because you don't do much physical damage, um, I'd say that getting um, hmm, I don't have it currently, but getting mana per kill is way better than getting mana leech like per hit. The kill is just way better. Just because for some reason Magic Arrow is just doesn't do physical damage. It does do physical damage, but not much. Like let's say if I switch to let's say if I switch to Strafe. No, wait, not Strafe. Um, multi-shot. If I switch to multi-shot, um, I would my mana would just jump up instantly to maximum, and I don't even have multi-shot that high level. So, and this is like not a multi-shot build at all. So yeah, and multi-shot costs more mana as well. There's that. But for this, for some reason, it just barely gains any mana. It still gains it, but not at the same speed as, uh, let's say, any other physical uh, arrow skill would use. I don't think I activated this. There we go. But yeah, good thing about Magic Arrow is that it does not need Pierce, because it automatically pierces everything. So that's cool. Nice. Actually, let me put on in-game music. Nice. Hell yeah. What is this? Eh. Cool little sorceress plus scales helmet. But I'm gonna sell that. Okay. Let us do a map. Because I'm sure that's what most people care about. Mapping. Um, like LOD content is cool and all, but the real grind in PD2 starts with mapping. So I'm just gonna do this tier 3 map. I'm not gonna do all of it. I'm just gonna give you a gist of it because I don't want to waste your guys' time. So I'm just gonna do this. It has okay density, whatever. So I'm just gonna pop it open and just get to the damage because I'm sure that's just what everyone thinks about. Also, if you guys wondering what level my magic arrow damage is, it's level 54. Um, as I said, you really need to get those levels pumped up. But even at like level 40, level 35, it will do pretty good damage. But yeah, it says 15,000 damage, but with like the extra physical damage, it will go up. So don't worry, the damage is pretty good. Anyways, I'm just gonna shut up and do the map. So yeah. But yeah, um, mapping, like map bosses, pretty safe. Your Valkyries will tank everything for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyways, I'm not gonna clear the full map just because that would take like an extra 10 minutes, and you guys got the gist of it. Anyways, it's a really good build. I recommend it for starters, like starter builds, or even if you wanna just use it as a mapper, because it is just a really nice, relaxing play style. It's really good. Um, really easy to get, really cheap, and it's just a whole lot of fun. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you were thinking about maybe I should do Magic Arrow, I hope this video helped somewhat. Maybe if you were like unsure on how to build it. So yeah, good luck out there, and may luck be in your favor.